Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. It is beautiful outside. Um, Welcome to episode 45 of Yarning with Mimi. This is my podcast about crocheting, knitting, and my love of yarn. So, thank you to everybody who is coming back and joining me this morning, and welcome to any new subscribers, new friends that I have. Um, my name is Sherry Ann, and I'm coming to you from Harlingen, Texas. It is like the southmost part of Texas, and it's really pretty nice outside today. So, anyways, Yarning with Mimi got its name because my grandchildren call me Mimi, and so that is what we did using the name Mimi for Yarning with Mimi. Anyways, that was a long drawn out explanation for that. So anyways, like I said, it's episode 45. I usually start out by giving you a little bit of an update on Mimi's Kind Knits. Mimi's Kind Knits is my very small non-profit organization that I've created probably about 6 years ago. And it pretty much is just a one-man show for now because I am the only one that is in my company. I mean, I do have my daughters who are like the president and secretary and whatever, but so I pretty much everything I knit and crochet gets sent out to donations to various organizations across the states, and I have even included Canada, my brother up in Alberta, but most recently it's all been pretty local because I did discover a shelter that is in town and was able to speak with a real live person, and they are accepting washcloths, dishcloths, hot pads, slippers, and some hats. I donated some shawls, and so they did say that they would like to continue receiving the washcloths and slippers. So that's what I've been working on lately. Okay, so let me show you. Since my last podcast, which was 3 weeks ago, I've done all these washcloths. That's 39. So I do probably 2 washcloths a day in between other projects that I work on. So slippers, I did show some slippers last time. I was able to make another pair. Oops, my cats are acting up. So here's another pair of slippers. And I was making a hat for a particular reason, actually for a toddler, but I thought I'd try a different pattern than my usual and followed the directions, but it was supposed to be a Batman hat with Batman ears up here, and this hat turned out way too big. This is an adult size hat, so I'm not putting the Batman ears on because I'm just going to donate this to the shelter. And it's a nice hat, but way too big for what I needed it for. Okay, so finished objects. I did show you all my washcloths. I did come across a cute little pattern. Actually, if you watch Ella with No Catchy Name, she showed this first. It is called the Itty Bitty Kitten. It is crochet, and it's by Thorsby Cottage. It's a free pattern. Anyway, so I've already given 2 away, but this is what it looks like. This one's gray with green eyes. And then I made a purple one, I think with green eyes also. And all I do is embroider the nose on. And I do the same thing that Ella does. Here's the little tail, but I go ahead and stitch the tail so it's not flopping all around. And then I have this cute one that I'm still working on, green with black eyes. So I just need to sew the top together and get the little ears going. So that's the Itty Bitty Kitty. Itty Bitty Kitty. Okay, so I did make a Baby Yoda hat, but an adult size. That's already been gifted out. That was a special request. And the Baby Yoda hat is, it was a YouTube tutorial by Lovingly Nye, N-I-E. So I'm starting to work on Christmas decorations now. And to give out to the residents at the nursing home where I work. And so I'm making bulk Christmas decorations. Here is one. It's a little Christmas tree with the sparkly yarn. And here's the hanger to hang it up. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put a pin on the back. So then if they don't have a Christmas tree or anywhere to hang it up, they can wear it, you know, with the pin on the back, and then just wear it like a little brooch. So that Christmas tree is by Jada in Stitches. Super duper easy, like whip it up in 10 minutes, maybe not even. Then I have a crocheted wreath. I made some of these last year. I'm going to do the same with this. It does have the string to hang it up, but I'm going to, isn't that pretty? But I'm going to put a pin on the back, so you can also pin it on your clothing if you want to. And that crocheted wreath ornament is by Crouton Crafts. Very easy tutorial to follow along. And then I found a really cute, I'm sorry I'm looking down, my notes are down here. Very cute snowflake pattern by Jonah Martinez. It's called How to Crochet a Simple and Easy Snowflake. So I'm using, I don't know if you can see the sparkles in that yarn. Let me see. Can you see? Yeah, there, you can see it. So I'm going to starch all these to make them stiffer. And that yarn that I just used for the snowflake is Vanna's Glamour. I don't even know if they make that anymore. I haven't been seeing it. But there's I had bought a bunch of it a long time ago when it was on sale. It's by Lion Brand. So those are some of the things that I've been working on the last couple of weeks. I do have a work in progress. I did mention it before. It is a cardigan that I'm making called the Ava cardigan I got from Hirschner's. Let me see if I can show you the picture. There's the picture, and here's another picture on the back. So I'm making it for my daughter, and here's what the ball of yarn looks like. And that is made with Premier Allure. It's a number 5 bulky. And so far I started on the back, and this is what I have done so far. So this is like a rust color. I don't know if you can see that. My lighting is horrible. I had my light turned on, but it was super glary. And so I turned the light off, and now it's kind of, I don't know. It's, anyways, you see my angels up there? Okay, let's see if we can do that. Okay, so that is really it for my knitting and crocheting for the last couple of weeks. I've been keeping busy, also with school. So my new session started last week, and the 2 courses I'm taking this session are Concepts in Healthcare Organization and Introduction to Written Communication. And that Introduction to Written Communication is a lot of writing. So anyways, I just finished Introduction to Healthcare Delivery Systems, got a 98.8 in that, so that's keeping my GPA up. And I'm really excited about school. So anyways, I'm going to share with you, I know over the last year and a half, you've known me to have moved several times due to things happening in my life, and moving, my daughter and I moving in together, and then we each getting our own place again. And so anyways, I said I wasn't going to move anymore, but guess what? I'm thinking about moving again. But this time, all my children are grown up. They're all adults. They're on their own. They have their jobs, but I have two daughters who live 5 and 8 hours away from me. One's up in Dallas and one is in Georgetown. Georgetown is 5 hours away. Dallas is 8 hours away. So I've been looking at jobs closer to the two girls that have moved away with my grandchildren. And I just want to be more involved in the grandchildren's lives. So I've submitted applications. I've been getting interviews. And the most promising one is a position in Fort Worth. It is at a skilled nursing facility, doing what I'm doing now, but more in a supervisory role. So I've already had 3 interviews for that position. The first one was very brief, from Human Resources in corporate in Tennessee. And then the administrator called me, and we had about a 40-minute interview. And then the administrator wanted me to talk to the regional consultant. That happened on Friday evening. And they both say that I should probably hear something Monday from the lady back in corporate. So I really hope Monday, if not Tuesday, but I'm really anxious. Fort Worth is like 35 minutes away from my daughter, the one that lives in Dallas. And it's like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours from the one who lives in Georgetown, which sure beats 5 and 8 hours. So I'm really excited because, if an offer is made, they already asked me what my expectations were for salary. And I shared that with them, and they said that seems like it's probably within the range that they pay for that position. And because the cost of living up there is much higher than it is down here, so I can't do myself in financially, and I need to make sure I make enough to be able to live in a half decently nice place, because I want nice. And so anyways, that is what's happening in my life right now. If this works out, I could possibly be moving within the next 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Of course, I need to give a notice. And then what I need to do is pack up all my stuff here and put it in storage. I would go to Dallas and stay with my daughter for maybe a month or two, probably about 2 months, so I can bank some money for all my deposits and down payments and everything to move into a new place. And plus I need to move my furniture from here to there, which I've already gotten one quote, $2,200, but I don't know, I might be able to find something not quite as costly. I'm really kind of hoping this position comes with a sign-on bonus, because that'll help with the moving expenses. Because that's something extra I'm going to have to take into consideration. Okay, so anyways, just wish me luck. I want this job in Fort Worth. I want to be up there with my children and my grandchildren, and so I'm really excited about that. Okay, so next week, actually this week, this is Sunday, Thanksgiving is coming, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody on Thursday. I'll be off Thursday. I'll be off Friday. Saturday is my daughter's wedding, and then I'm thinking that next week I would be working, and the week after I would be moving. If this works out. I'm talking like it's going to work out. I hope I'm not getting my hopes up way too high, and then I'm let down with disappointment. But if it doesn't work out, that just means there's something better waiting. So I have to look at it that way. But I really think it looks promising. It sure sounded like it was. So we'll see tomorrow if I get a call. Okay, so acquisitions. Last week was, no, not last week, the week before, was 30% off all yarn at Hobby Lobby. And I did buy more cotton, 22 balls of cotton to make my cloths. And the other day, a lady contacted me. She is a retired winter Texan, and she used to, can you hear my cat? And she used to knit. She loves to knit, but her arthritis is preventing her from doing so. So she gave me all her stash. It is one of those great big garbage bags. It's a see-through bag, but it's bigger than the great big garbage bags full of yarn. And some of it is older stuff. This is one. There's like 4 or 5 of these. Look how old this is. Caron Cotton Terry. This is really nice. It's like in a skein and you have to roll it up in a ball. 85% cotton, 15% rayon. There's a bunch of that in there, so I'm gonna probably make cloths with that and keep for myself, because the rayon I don't think you want to throw it in the dryer. You have to lay flat to dry. So I'll keep those. And so that was really kind of her. She wanted the yarn to go to someone who's going to use it to benefit other people, and she knows about Mimi's Kind Knits because I have a Facebook page for Mimi's Kind Knits, which I haven't been active on that for quite some time, so I probably need to get back and start posting things on that. Okay, so last time I talked to you, I told you I was going to make some dill pickles. Oh my goodness, did they ever turn out good. My daughter just loves them. So I'm going to have to keep continuing making dill pickles, because I even finished the whole jar already. It was so good. And what else can I tell you? I think that is all that I have for today. So, not knowing what's going to be happening in the next few weeks, if I do end up moving, I'll try to put on a quick little podcast to let you know. And then I'm not sure when I'll be able to do another podcast. It just depends. The house is going to be kind of crazy because my daughter lives with her husband's, well, it's my daughter and her husband's house, but his family lives with them. The mom and the dad, the brother, the girlfriend, and the sister. And then, of course, there's the two children, 4 and 1.5-year-old. So the house is going to be quite active, I think. I get the couch, so my quarters will be the living room. And, of course, I'll have to still continue to do my schooling and not get behind in that. And, life. All right. Well, thank you again very much, everybody, for taking the time out to join me for a little while. I hope this video goes across okay, because I'm seeing myself in the video and my mouth is not moving with me talking. There's lag time and it looks real funny, and I hope it's not going to be too distracting. Okay, so thank you again very much. Have a really wonderful rest of your Sunday, the rest of your weekend. Everybody be safe out there with the COVID precautions, and practice your social distancing, hand washing, and wearing your mask to protect yourself and others. Do remember to show and spread kindness. Bye-bye for now. Until next time.